Hey gang, this is Mike with My Real Estate Dojo. If you want to close more deals, get sellers to say yes, and negotiate like a pro, you're in the right place. Champ, I've been an entrepreneur since ninth grade in high school and a real estate investor since 2006. And all that time, I've never borrowed money from a sticky banker or held a résumé job. Today's lesson is about one of the most important principles in sales and negotiation that nobody talks about enough. I call it the law of separation. What is the law of separation? In any negotiation, whether you're selling cars, flipping houses, or trying to get a listing from a seller, the biggest deal breaker is creating separation between you and the other party. Separation means disagreement, debate, or any kind of friction that pushes you against each other instead of working with each other. If there's separation, you're fighting against the deal instead of moving toward it. You want to become aligned. You want to get on the same side of the table as your seller or buyer. Without that alignment, no deal happens, period. Why does separation kill deals? Imagine you're a seller named Joe and I'm a buyer named Mike. You call me and say, the sky is green. If I come back and argue, no, Joe, the sky is blue. No matter how right I am, I'm creating separation. I'm pushing you away, making you defensive, and killing rapport. Now, the sky obviously isn't green, but my goal is not to argue your point. My goal is to build rapport, to connect, so I can buy your house. How to avoid creating separation? Neutral words. Here's the magic trick. Use neutral words. Instead of agreeing or disagreeing, use words like, sure, okay, I hear you. That makes sense. Neutral words don't push back or challenge the seller, but they also don't lock you into a position that might be false. This diffuses tension and opens the door for real conversation. Building rapport and getting on the same side. Rapport is the foundation for any deal. People buy from people they like and trust. They don't buy from someone who fights them. To build rapport, find common ground. For example, if the seller likes fishing and you do too, talk about fishing. If they go to the gym, mention you're into fitness. If they like biking, maybe you ride bikes too. Like-minded people naturally bond. If you hang around a bike trail, you'll find bikers. If you hang around a bar, you'll find bar goers. If your seller is a bar guy, but you say, bars suck, that's for losers, you just created separation and lost the deal. Why is this so important? Because the better rapport you build and the less separation you create, the better deal you get. You might get a 50 cents on the dollar deal instead of an 80 cents on the dollar deal, which means thousands of dollars in your pocket. Separating yourself from the seller, even over small things, will cost you. Real life examples. When a seller says, I need $200K for my house, don't argue. Instead say, okay, tell me more about how you came up with that price. If they're stressed about selling fast, say, I understand time is money. Let's see how we can make this work quickly for you. If a seller is worried about the condition of the house, say, thanks for sharing that. What's the biggest challenge with the house right now? All these neutral, empathetic responses keep you on their side. The power of listening. Sometimes the best thing you can do is just listen. Let the seller talk. Don't interrupt or contradict. A good negotiator listens first, then responds. When sellers feel heard, they're more likely to trust you and accept your offer. How I learned this? When I started flipping bikes, bicycles, I had to master this skill because it works in every negotiation. It's how I made my first real money. That hustle, that skill is exactly what I teach in The New Flip. This is the smartest way to start flipping and make money today. I designed The New Flip to teach you negotiation, hustle, and how to spot deals in real life by flipping everyday stuff like bicycles. It's how I made my first money while learning skills that helped me crush it in real estate. Grab it at thenewflip.com. But sometimes it's not just sales skills, it's mindset. You can know all the tactics, but still get stuck in your own head, overwhelmed or afraid to take action. That's why I created Reboot. This is my personal mindset reset for hustlers who feel stuck, overwhelmed, or like they're spinning their wheels. Reboot will help you rewire your brain to take massive action, overcome fear, and dominate your day. Start your reset at myrealestatedojo.com. Reboot. Quick recap, how to use the law of separation in your deals. 1, don't argue or contradict the seller. 2, use neutral words like sure or okay. 3, build rapport by finding common ground. 4, listen more than you talk. 5, stay calm and empathetic. 6, keep yourself on the seller's side always. Final thought, if you master this law of separation, you'll close more deals, get better prices, and build lasting relationships in real estate and business. Always remember you are braver than you believe, stronger than you seem, smarter than you think, and twice as beautiful as you'd ever imagined. Rumi, don't take no for an answer. Much love and peace. If you want more lessons like this, hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with your friends and hustle crew. If you want to dive deeper into flipping and mindset mastery, check out the new Flip and Reboot. Links are in the description below. Thanks for watching, gang. I'll see you in the next one.